Hey everybody, this is Trevor, and you're watching my channel, Social Dilemma. And the dilemma today, whoa, silver prices. What's going on? The premiums on silver are astronomical. They're nearly 100% over spot. So currently, Monex, this is, it's 1:39 p.m., November 4th, 2022. And currently, Monex, the spot price on it is $19.68. Yet, if you're in the United States, to get an ounce of silver right now is going to cost you about $38. I mean, the premium on that is absolutely astronomical. It's 100% above spot. So it's got me worried. It's not worried, just got me concerned, I guess, obviously thinking about that. I still think silver and gold are fantastic investments. Whether it's times are good, times are bad, economy's up, economy's down. I think silver and gold are great things to get into. But I wanted to point that out. And another thing I wanted to my concern with this is that 2 weeks ago here in Canada, I bought 1 kilogram of a fine silver 999 silver stacker bar from the Toronto Dominion Bank here in Canada, and it cost me $1,059 for that kilogram of stackable silver. And today, okay, just waiting for the TD Bank to update their website. It'll update the prices in 9 minutes from now. But currently, if I wanted to buy that 1 kilogram of silver stacker from the Toronto Dominion Bank, it would cost me $1,138.62. That's wow. So 2 weeks ago, 1,059, and today 1,138. So it's quite the jumps on that here. So yeah, why 100% premium on an ounce of silver? And then I start, I look back into 2008, 2009, the last financial crisis that the world had and going through, and I still think we're still going through that. I believe that governments around the world, with their Keynesian policies, just kicked the can down the road. And here we are in 2022, and obviously government shutting everything down for 15 days to flatten the curve back in 2020. Kind of makes, I always thought too, wow, okay, the government wants everyone to shut their businesses down and hide their houses, but did they shut down the printing machines? No. They still taxed us, and they were still printing money. In fact, they started printing money like there was no tomorrow, and they still charge taxes to people. So anyways, here we are, 2022, and premiums on, so the last time premiums went up on an ounce of silver was 2009, and the premiums on silver were about 75% higher than the spot price. And does anyone remember what was happening around there? 2008 started, downfall, inflation, recession. 2009. And from there, governments just kicked the can with their Keynesian policies and kicked the can of recession down the road. And here we are in 2022, where an ounce of silver, the premiums on it, are 100% above spot price. So something to look into, people, just to let you know. What was happening in 2009? Recession. And spot prices, or premium prices, were 75% above spot price. And here we are in November 2022, and spot prices are 100%. Sorry, premiums on an ounce of silver are 100% over spot. So something to look into, people. Keep your eye on the Dow Jones, silver and gold prices. Just keep your eye out there, and something's coming. Oh, it's coming. We've been talking about this for well, I've been talking about this since June 2020. I mean, you can't just shut the world down, the economy, and expect things to be hunky dory. I mean, especially, the government didn't shut down. That was a thing. I'm like, okay, you want us to shut down for 2 weeks, flatten the curve, but did they flatten the money printing machine for 2 weeks? No, that thing just went brrr, like it was going. Taxes are still going. You know, all the essential workers who were basically government workers, they're still going to work. And how do they get paid? If you're a government worker, 100% of your pay comes from taxation. So I'm just trying to point this out, people. I'm just trying to shed the light on the darkness here of, like, I mean, we're in a inflationary, stagnation, recessionary time. I hope it does not go to a Great Depression 2.0, but I think that the ounce of silver and the prices and where they are in terms of previous recession times and whatnot, definitely something to look into. So again, just going to point out 2009, the premiums on a spot of 1 ounce of silver were 75% higher. And today, in our current recession, the premiums on an ounce of silver are 100% above spot. So, just keep that in mind, people. And, I mean, silver and gold, I mean, keep buying it if you can. I recommend buying just as plain of silver as you can. The bars, go online. I don't like to buy all the fancy rounds that have, the Marvel and DC characters on them, or the, whatever sports team, your professional hockey teams, baseball, football. I mean, you're getting, those rounds are nearly double just than a plain round of, well, they're more than double. They're way far more than double. So I don't recommend those unless you got tons of money and you want it to collect. That's great. But right now, I'm thinking hunker down, people, and look into buying ounces of silver and 10 ounces of silver and just put it in bars, because bars are typically cheaper than the rounds. But if you can get the rounds, just get them as plain as possible, okay? And like I say, to have an ounce of silver right now, I mean, if you had to use it in a situation of barter, you could maybe get yourself a couple chickens that would be ready to roast in the oven for an ounce of silver. Actually, about maybe three chickens. So I'm just kind of pointing that out and telling you that just get the plain silver. Take your fiat currency and convert it into ounces of silver, and 10 ounce bar. But like I say, here in Canada, I think that's about $340 now for 10 ounces. And to buy an ounce of silver, just the plain old bar here in Canada, is give me a moment here. Let me check this out. Just bear with me. I'm just checking on the website here. So to buy just a plain old 1 ounce bar of silver here in Canada at the TD Bank, $35 and change. And to buy a 1 ounce silver round, just plain. There's nothing on it. Just, obviously they have their authenticity stamps on them as TD Bank and whatnot. So to get a round is $36.10. And, obviously then you jump into those, like, the collector items one. I don't recommend them. Just get yourself a plain bar of silver right now, people, because I think in times of trade, silver, and why pay the extra premiums for the fancier bars and rounds of silver, even gold as well too, but but the premiums are going up. So if you got the extra fiat currency, definitely look into the 1 ounce and 10 ounce plain bars of silver. Very good, I think, in an SHTF situation. if you have to trade, and like I say, silver and gold, they've stood the sands of time. Like, um, they are good. They've been around for thousands of years. People have used it to trade goods and services. And again, if any fiat currencies here in Canada, UK, United States go the way of the Weimar Republic back in the 1920s, you hear stories of Germans would have like a wheelbarrow full of cash. And what that got them was basically a soup and sandwich, and maybe that's it. So as where maybe you have like an ounce of silver or 10 ounces of silver, people are more prone to trade that, obviously, because people know that it's a stable form of money. I truly wish that places like the United States, Canada, would go back to a gold standard, but for whatever reasons, like I say, Nixon went off the gold standard in 50 years ago, and backed the U.S. dollar up with the military. So obviously their dollar's backed up by something. But anyways, I just wanted to point that out, people. Yeah, go back to 2009 and check the premium rates on an ounce of silver were 75% over spot, and now in November 2022, it's the premiums on an ounce of silver now are 100% over spot. So definitely, and what happened in 2009? Boom, things went downhill. So things are going downhill. I think that the premium prices on silver and gold are a good indication as to what's going on. So that's just my 2 cents, and just look into it, people. If you can buy some silver and gold, that's good. Take the fiat currency and turn it into silver and gold. Okay? Stay free, everyone, and have a good day. Bye-bye.